For many years, it was thought that we had to eat meat or meat products in order to survive for a nutritionally adequate diet. But now we know that actually it's possible to sustain a very healthy diet without eating flesh foods at all. So the moral question obviously arises, can it be justifiable to kill and eat animals for food when it isn't strictly necessary? And this has been the subject of the third summer school of the Oxford Centre for Animal Ethics, this year in partnership with the French organisation One Voice.
This year's summer school is our largest ever. We have 65 presenters from around the world and over 150 participants.
The summer school is a very important event. Knowledge and education are key to fighting against violence, whether for animals or humans. I believe that what we're doing today is going to make history.
In the summer school this year, I got the chance to present some work that I, as an economist, have done with my colleague who's a philosopher to make really clear for people the impact that they have as consumers on the lives of animals.
There are a number of different objections to eating animals. I suppose the first thing really is that they're sentient beings, that they do feel pain. Also that the animal industry involves the use of animals as products.
So my paper at this year's conference concerns India's beef ban laws, with the Hindu majority venerating the cow and with the Muslim minority being the primary consumers of beef. And within that conflict, you have these cows themselves. I was hoping with my paper to provide a voice on their behalf.
Well, I was talking about why vegetarianism wasn't effectively on the ethical menu in early Greece. I was looking not at the later Stoic arguments about animal minds and those sorts of things, but simply what it was about the early Greek worldview that meant that it never occurred to them that eating animals might be morally problematic.
I talked about institutionalized cruelty as standard industry practice in factory farms in the United States. We keep billions of individual sentient animals in cages, in close confinement, from the moment of their birth to the moment of their death.
This year I'm talking about the moral poverty of pescatarianism and ultimately arguing that pescatarianism is an unjustifiable diet. The oceans have already given us more fish than they can, and we've started farming them in extremely cruel, inhumane, and totally unsustainable ways.
The consumption of human and non-human animal bodies, whether literally, in metaphor, in effigy, we understand that to be the worst form of oppression.
That being said, the metaphorical consumption is as close as you can get to confronting the human taboo of cannibalism, and we find that in things like black man candies, and there's a direct corollary to that, to the oppression of animals.
Every single animal, human or non-human, should have their fundamental rights protected. I also firmly believe that every single animal should be free from domination. That is, all of their fundamental interests should be protected, especially by law.